We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Brandon Woodruff is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball here this evening. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The second baseman,
Stepping up now, Wilmer Flores. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Softly hit out towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Oh my God. Fuck.
Madrigal is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
the designated hitter, Delino.
The pitch.
DeShields.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know they'd love to get more production out of Delino DeShields these days. He struggled the last 2 games. Only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing can get him hot and right back into a groove.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Smoke toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. His prior history in this matchup, he's only 2 for 10. Out of play. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hoskins has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Carlos Correa is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Luis Robert. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Robert, a 22-year-old, he was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Grounded down the third baseline. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 289 is the average coming in. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Two and two. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Marcus Semien comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Nick Madrigal. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. No balls and a strike to count. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the... So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. In now, Aaron Hicks. Popped him up. Suzuki is under it. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Winker is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The third baseman.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Simeon has a play, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Kurt Suzuki.
The catcher.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. One gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1-0.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. On the ground up the middle. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 00.
Next up for the Red Sox, Delino DeShields, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Third baseman.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting glove and realize you need a gapper to score this guy.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
1-2. Here it is. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jerko in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in George Springer. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. 4th home run for him on the season as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
High in the air out to center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And he fouls this one off. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Stepping into the box, Luis Robert. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's Jed Jerko now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-1 the count. In for strike 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox go down 1-2. Now batting, Austin Nova. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Winker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's out.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Nick Madrigal is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Grounded back up the middle. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. And they're going to get an out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. Red Sox lead one. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. Stepping up to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Castellanos blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work, and with no shot to win the decision. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. His second of the game, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. 3 runs already home here. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Robert is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first down. Here's the pitch. Cesar Hernandez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Digging in, Jesse Winker, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's new inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Luis Avilan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He swings and lines it to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Wilmer Flores. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Avilan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Now to the plate, Luis Robert. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The count now at 2-2. Here it comes. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And that's the second out.
The batter, number 10.
Ready now, Marcus Semien. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Gregorius showing off the range. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Blue Jays, to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
George Springer will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Bouncing ball for Semien. They could get 2 here. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Into the box now, Nick Madrigal, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2.
That's the ball.
2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Austin Nola, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Madrigal stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Aaron Hicks. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set, and the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Simeon over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next will be the designated hitter, Delino DeShields. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Harper is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jose Quintana with his 4th win this season, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at
First for
MLB The
victorious
Show.
Blue Jays, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Blue Jays got 11 hits overall as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-0. The Tigers put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-0. The Astros earned the 4-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 3-2. The Cleveland Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 8-5. The Mariners knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-3. Garrett Hampson grabbed 3 base knocks as the Angels downed the White Sox 5-4. It was their 7th win in a row. Luis Severino got his 3rd win this season as Atlanta got past the Diamondbacks 3-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers